The world seems to be inching back towards nuclear saber-rattling years after it gingerly stepped back from the edge of a global disaster after the Cold War. Foes are the same, Russia and the West. Moscow has once again warned that the use of nuclear weapons has not been ruled out. And the West is alarmed at the specter of a nuclear strike on Ukraine. One of President Vladimir Putin's allies has once again issued the nuclear warning. Dmitry Medvedev, a former president, says Russia has the right to defend itself with nuclear weapons if it is pushed beyond its limits, and that this is certainly not a bluff. And why is he saying so now? Well, the results of the Russian-backed referendums are out. It is on expected lines. The Kremlin installed authorities in 4 Ukrainian regions under Russian control have claimed victory in annexation votes. Last week, the Russian president had said that Russia would use any and all available means to defend its territory. Now, this implies that after annexation, Moscow could deploy strategic nuclear weapons to repulse Ukrainian attempts to retake the territory. NATO says Moscow is complicating the situation in Ukraine by mobilizing more personnel into its army and threatening nuclear strikes. The Western military alliance warns that any use of nuclear weapons is absolutely unacceptable.
When we see that kind of nuclear rhetoric again and again from Russia, from President Putin, it is something we have to take seriously. And therefore we are conveying the clear message that this will have severe consequences for Russia and that the nuclear war must never be fought.
Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky says that threats to use nuclear weapons have become a constant narrative of Russian officials, adding that Ukrainian forces won't be swayed away by Russian nuclear threats and will press ahead with its plan to wrest back all its occupied land from Russia. Now, Pentagon says the United States is taking the reiterated Russian threats seriously, adding that there is nothing to cause Washington to change its nuclear posture. On Monday, the UN chief had urged world leaders to end the nuclear blackmail, warning on the catastrophic consequences.
The idea that any country could fight and win a nuclear war is deranged. Any use of a nuclear weapon would incite a humanitarian Armageddon. We need to step back.
But clearly, given the rising rhetoric, nobody is listening here.